Wow, my internet is slow. Trying to upload my Steam save for Noida, and it says it's uploading, but it doesn't seem like it actually is. I started uploading 11 episodes of Noida last night, and I'm on 2 out of 11, with 80% of the second one uploaded. 2 hours remain. It's painful. That's one of the reasons that it's helpful for me to pre-record a bunch of stuff, just so that I can get the uploads going. So that when my computer has to sit and upload for the next 5 days to get 11 videos up. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes my upload seems decent. I can get a 20-minute video up usually in like 2 hours. Some of those Noida episodes were like an hour long. Still, that's painful. Okay, today, I got good comments. I always get good comments. I do such a bad job. I've kind of given up on responding to them. I'm just going to try and enact them in video. That's my plan. Okay, so this system, this has one major problem. At least one major problem. The major problem is that a gas pump can only move 500 grams per second. These can produce 888 grams per second. It would take over 3 gas pumps just to move this oxygen. Solutions. Open the door. Problem with that solution. This oxygen has to be able to flow. And I don't think it can flow fast enough through 2 blocks. It'll overpressurize. I still think that's a decent short-term solution. We're gonna try it. Other solution, rebuild this. I think that's a good solution. So one electrolyzer produces enough oxygen for how many dupes? How much do you breathe? You breathe 100 grams per second. So this can almost handle 9 dupes. The problem is, this isn't a huge problem, but I do have 9 dupes now. And I plan on getting more, but I plan on sending some off to other asteroids too. And some off to space. So I do want this to be able to produce variable amount. Carbon dioxide, but I thought I saw pink in here. No? Okay, maybe not. I think the hydrogen should just go up, but I'm planning on rebuilding this. And really, I kind of just want to rebuild it higher up. So. I still like that we're storing some of this. This should end up getting up to pressure. It should get spread throughout the base a bit. Polluted oxygen. Polluted oxygen is a problem. It's a solvable problem. Listen, just put that there for now. Wheezewort. Wheezewort is a thing I'm going to deal with. Printables. Let's just click this. Water. I don't need water, but we'll take water. I don't need another dupe right now. I just got one recently. I don't even know why I got the new dupe, because I really don't need that yet. I'm happy with this system, I think. Am I happy with this system? Yeah. Let's assume I am. So, oxygen up here. This is fine. No power. No power. Okay. I feel like everything is a mess, always. What is this? Already inspected. What is this? Critter Fluxomatic. Collected species data 0 of 5. Activation required. An experimental DNA manipulator analyzes critters to transform base morphs into random variants of their species. Okay. I can demolish that, which is kind of interesting to me. So, I want to rebuild this better, without a bottom. I think that's what I want. I do like that there's a good number of mesh tiles. Also, if we look at heat, heat will be escaping through here more so. But heat is going to be escaping anyways. I'm just trying to think about it and wrap my head around it before I rebuild this. Like, what exactly do I want? I think I want similar to what I already have. Just tie her up. Really, I want to deal with the slime. I want to deal with the chlorine. I want. I'm very tempted to dig over and see what things look like way over here. So let's do it. Did we actually just deliver suits? We did. Weird. So I'm creating very cold ice. I kind of want to place that ice in a hot... I just saw that little planetoid, whatever, appear. I kind of want to place that ice in a hot part of the base. Also, hydrogen. I think hydrogen is my main priority for gases that I want to collect at all times. Do I have enough storage for it? What is this one? This is oxygen. What have I done? Okay, where's my gases? Ventilation. Why does this say... No. The gas pipe contents are hydrogen. So one of the questions is, can I remove this filter? To figure that out, I need to see if all of these tanks are just pure hydrogen. It appears that they are. Will oxygen ever get into this? It shouldn't. I think I could remove this filter now. Deconstruct it. It's just wasting my hydrogen by wasting electricity. Okay, deconstruct this and this. So the only worry is that this hydrogen gets oxygen mixed in, but I think I fixed that. Just by changing the sensor, or the settings on these sensors. Okay, ice, temperature. Is there an area? I did put this in a good area that I need to cool. 70 degrees. At some point, it will become too cold here. Where is this liquid going to? Is it just going to my regular water storage? My whole base feels like a mess. So this water is just going into my water storage. My water storage is filling up a bit. That's a good thing. It's filling up because of this, which has become like a Neapolitan ice cream with green, in the middle. I like that this has pumped out a lot of the liquid. That's good. So one of the main things that I want to do is I want a natural boundary where I can plant Wheezewort between my hot and cold zones. I know how pip planting works. You can only have 3 plants in a certain area. It's like 5 spaces above, 5 to the right, 6 below, 6 to the left, if that makes any sense. In that square, if a pip does not detect 3 plants, and if it has natural dirt, then it will be able to plant its thing. I read about this for my other asteroid. I haven't read about it since, but I kind of remember what I read, which was basically you want 5 spaces vertically, I think, and then you want to plant 3 plants, have 3 spaces, plant 3 more plants. Yes. Why am I saying all of this? Because I want to not dig out all of the natural blocks. Okay. Clear new. See all. How do I spell Wheezewort? W-H? Crap. Wart seed. I have 2 wart seeds. Okay, 2 wart seeds plus how many already planted? Plus 3 planted. So right now I only have 5. Right now. Right now. Right now. This game just destroys me mentally a little bit. All right. I would like to rebuild my oxygen maker. Why am I rebuilding it all the way up here? Because I can. Okay, this one isn't needed yet. That's just where it's going to go. And if I get some oxygen up here, that would be helpful. I wonder if I ever fill all of this in with artificial blocks so that this does become my high point. Huh. At some point, maybe I'm going to be doing that. Okay, I'm noticing a problem. This neutronium sticks out a little ways. It would be good if I, like, prototyped this stuff off camera, but for right now, this is what we're doing. This is it. Alright, so I want to be able to fit a gas tank inside of here. Gas tanks are 5 wide. That makes sense. Ventilation. 1 air pump should be enough. 1 gas pump. Does it matter where I put it? Not too much. So the gas pump goes here. Let's go look at our setup. Gas pump. We need an AND gate. We need gas element. We need Atmo. Makes sense. I already have more printables. It feels like they're coming way too fast. AND gate. I'm trying to get 1 permanent system set up. That was supposed to be the system that I already made down there, but it's not good enough. This one's going to be good enough. It's going to be. So, just thinking for a second. I want the sensors. Down here, I have the sensors 2 blocks below the AND gate, and that's working out pretty well. I could probably just have them 1 below it. Or I could have them even further below that. So we want to go to base, gas reservoir. This is what I want. I want gas reservoirs. I want this mesh tile. I have room right here that I can fit my sensor stuff. Suffocating. That's not good. And we're going to be freezing, and I didn't build a ladder out. Of course I didn't. Where do I want my Wheezewort plants to be? Cancel these. Cancel this one. Okay, you should be able to get out now. Perfect. They're holding their breath for a very long time. Why is there so much hydrogen in my base now? I think I'm seeing a problem. Ventilation. Gas pipe. Are you active? You are active. Where are you pumping gas to? Ventilation. Gas pipe. You're not. Pump not in gas. If you were in gas... Why? I don't understand why this isn't running. Because there's not enough grams. It's actually a lack of oxygen that's my problem? Is that true? I think the oxygen... I'm so confused right now. Okay. I would like to copy this. I'm going to build one of these right here. I would like to mop all of this. You know what? Cancel this. It's not a priority. I feel like hydrogen is definitely escaping. Is there a way for me to see? Only one gas can occupy a space at a time, I think. Which doesn't make sense to me, but that's the way that the game seems to work. Wait, you're the hydrogen vent. You're a cool slush. What am I doing? Okay. I'm easily confused. So this one is supposed to be going to nothing. There aren't gases that come out of here. This is just for cool slush. You're the hydrogen vent. You're what I'm worried about. Pumping into nothing, which is what's happening. That's my problem. Okay. Problem found. Priority 9. Somebody come hit this. Please. 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 Thank you. I should have a switch hooked up to that so that I can manually do that. Okay. Element sensor, Atmos sensor. For right now, Go on at 400. The hydrogen should condense more and more up to here. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Get rid of this stupid ice before it melts and causes problems. This game is too hard for me. There's a raw egg that's unrefrigerated, and I don't know why. It's 97% fresh. We have printables. Let's just grab the printables. Pip eggs. Perfect. More pips. I think this Dreco is actually just trapped on this island, and so will these pips be. I don't know about the Sweetle, if they can cross gaps. Okay, you. I was just about to lower you, but for right now, let's just have you run a bunch. Once this all gets figured out, then I'll stop running that so much. So it's hard for them to work over here while I don't have oxygen. I do have oxygen that I could be piping over to this area. But mostly, I just need to pump out all of this hydrogen that I was pumping into my base. So I should cancel these jobs for right now. Or I should priority 1 these jobs. There we go. Let's let all of this pump out. I'm going to let my dupes do their thing. While they do that, I'm going to plan. Okay, but you're doing priority 1 stuff. Yes, you are. Okay. I don't want to plan it if they're going to do priority 1 stuff right now. I kind of just want to pause and let my pumps catch back up. So this stuff, 2,000 grams. What do you need to be at? I am so confused. Why does this one say 74? This one should be at like 1,000. Because I'm fine with hydrogen building up here. Okay. 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 This game kicks my butt. Like, I want to put more oxygen. I have oxygen. I could put the oxygen at a low point over here. But doing that requires me to build artificial tiles. And I don't know where I want my natural tiles yet. Let's just check how everything's doing. So natural gas is filling up. That is my backup power source. I don't want to be using that. Coal is my backup power source. Hydrogen is my primary power source. This hydrogen makes its way all the way up to here. How much hydrogen do these consume at max? That's a good question that I don't know the answer to. Properties. Hydrogen generator. There has to be an answer. They're using it fairly quick. That's not a good enough answer. Hydrogen generator. Hydrogen, 100 grams per second. So one of these, if it's running full time... Stop! Okay, one of these can support one of those engines. I have 2 of these. If they're running 24/7, they will support that engine. Or those 2 engines. They'll more than support it, so I'll end up with excess hydrogen. But once it gets overpressurized in here, these will stop working. Which is why I'm rebuilding the system, really. I just said I don't really want to be building over here, but this is what we're doing. Just trying to think how tall I want this hydrogen well to be. I feel like the taller the better, kind of. There's no real downside to it because I'm using it for storage. I mean, the downside is that I will have a wall here. I'm gonna go with this tall. My poor, poor dupes. Okay, so we want 2 electrolyzers. Do I want an oxygen pump? Yes and no. I don't really need it, but yeah. I have abyssalite. Do I want to leave the abyssalite to act as a natural barrier for heat? Maybe. How are we doing with this hydrogen? Really, that's the main thing that I want, is for this hydrogen all to go away. The pump is running. Okay, the pump is not running. Okay. Just... if you're above 0, I want you to pump for a while. I see that oxygen bar getting lower than I like. What happens if my people get stuck and they pass out down here? I feel like you could just die. So the ladder's important. They're not working on the ladder, but it's important. I wonder if I should do a big setup like this for this hydrogen vent so that it can naturally cool itself. How does it naturally cool itself, though? It doesn't really make sense. It needs to make contact with something to cool down. But it would be easier to cool it over longer distances. This is fine. My poor dupes. I want to get you oxygen. I could plant an oxy fern over here. I don't know if they grow in hydrogen. Hypothermia. Just lower the priority of all of this. Don't they have other things they could be doing? Can't I give you, like, sweeping jobs at priority 5 and just let you guys sweep and mop? Here. Mop at priority 5. Take care of that. Take care of this. Take care of this. I still don't know where this water keeps coming from. There has to be ice in one of these containers. Liquefiable. No. New printable. Alright, this is going to be the last printable of this mess of an episode. We could get a snazzy suit. I could actually use a new snazzy suit. We could get Pack-U, but I already have plenty of food. Give me this. Print it. Snazzy suit. Nicola, that's yours. I will make it a snazzier suit or whatever. A fancy suit at some point in the future, but not right now. For now, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching.